Good afternoon. Shortly before, it's almost 12 o'clock, and decided to sit down next to this big tree here and get a snack in me. I'm getting a bit hungry. The plan was to try to get up to Rainbow Lake and have lunch there. I'm getting close to Rainbow Lake. I'm probably about a half mile away, but I was gonna stop and set up a little camera shot and decided to get a snack and enjoy this shade instead. And now my current plan, I'm still going up to Rainbow Lake, check it out, do a little fishing up there and resupply on water because I am getting a little low, and it's about a 0.3 mile detour, so not too bad, but I'm gonna add a little more than a half mile to my trip today. I think I've done, I want to say about 4, maybe 5 miles so far. Haven't checked, didn't check before I did this. Just had a nice chat with a guy from Wisconsin who's out here, and he's feeling the altitude. Shit, I live out here. I've lived out here for almost 8 years and I'm feeling the altitude. So day 2 is going pretty well so far. Weather's absolutely beautiful. A few clouds in the sky. Nothing that looks too concerning just yet, but we'll keep an eye out on it. We'll check in with you later. What's going on? Good afternoon. Just want to give you a little update. I unfortunately missed the turn to Rainbow Lake, so we didn't get to check that out. That's okay. Finished one ridge climb, and I'm about to start another soon. The first one was Mount Harvard Ridgeline, and the one coming up is Mount Columbia. I was able to get some water at Morrison Creek. Didn't totally fill up, but I cameled up, so should be good. I think the next creek is in a couple of miles. Frenchman Creek, I think, is the name, and we should be able to get water there. Trying out a new little rig here for water filtering. So this is my dirty water holder to my filter, and I've got a little paracord rig hooked up so that I don't have to sit here while I filter water and hold the thing. Gotta love that Boy Scout ingenuity, right? fish are feasting out there, but not on my flies. Had a couple hits, but couldn't set the hook on any of them. But that's okay. It's cool to just be up at a high alpine lake filled with brook trout, watching them go crazy. Maybe we'll try again in the morning. On this old little wood shack thing near my campsite, I was looking for a tree to hang my bear bag. This thing's definitely seen better days, but how cool is that? Wasn't expecting to find that out here. Good morning. It is day 3, about 9:30. Going a bit slow today. My right knee is a bit sore, quite a bit sore. Had a lot of 2 really big descents yesterday and seemed to have done a number on my right knee. I considered taking a 0 day at the Harvard Lakes to rest and recover a bit, but I ended up not doing that because I didn't know, it's only day 3. If I need a 0 on day 3, maybe I shouldn't be out here. So today's gonna be long and slow probably. Supposed to be doing a big climb and a big descent if I were to get my miles in, but I think I'm just gonna go as far as I feel comfortable doing, and maybe do a short day. We'll see. Starting to wonder if I'll even make it to Monarch, but just gonna take it day by day and step by step. Any step I get with no knee pain is a good step in my book, so we'll check in with you a little later. What you got, buddy? Is that for me? What's up, folks? Just want to give a little update. I'm officially in segment 13 now. So I have completed my first full segment of the Colorado Trail. I'm currently climbing, if you can't tell by my breathing. I think I've got about a 3,000 or so foot climb today to gain a ridge line. I think off Mount Princeton, one of the 14ers, I don't remember which one. And then from there, it's about, I think, another 3,000 feet down. My knee's feeling a lot better right now, thankfully. I have a feeling that is going to change the moment I start the descent, but that's how she goes. So cold. Oh, it burns. What's up, party people? I have finished my climb. all like 2,600 feet of it, and it was brutal. It was that in about 3 miles, I think, and now I've got, I think, another 2,500 feet down in 3 miles, and that's probably not going to be good on my knee, but such is life out here. There's like in front of me a little like 12,000 foot peak mountain thing with a trail going to it. Attempted to climb it, but I'm not gonna do it, and I was wrong. It's actually Mount Yale that I'm on the ridge of. Mount Yale is like behind me. I could walk about 2.5 miles and another 2,300 feet to get to the top of that mountain. We're not doing that either, because I'm gonna have a bear of a time just finishing this. Today has definitely been the most difficult day so far. And I'm looking forward to finding a campsite and sleeping tonight. I should sleep pretty well tonight because I am wrecked. And it's only like 2:30, I think. We still got, about 3.5, 4 hours of hiking left. So just been taking a little break at this nice little campsite here. It would be a nice place to camp if you had some water. I cameled up at that little creek where I had lunch and got some extra with me because it's a long way down and I don't think there's any water for about 3 more miles. So anyway, I best get to stepping. We'll talk to you later. Today has been a extremely rough day. It's not even over yet. I still gotta go all the way down there where that little ribbon of trail is, and a little farther beyond to get to camp. But you know what? When you get to see views like this, it makes all the pain worth it. Well, good morning, everyone. It's day 4. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Got a really good sleep last night, which was much needed after the rough day yesterday. So far, today's trail has been pretty mellow, which is very welcome after the brutal climb and descent from yesterday. So my feet and knees are quite grateful right now. There's not really any, I think the highest elevation I'll get today is maybe 10,000, a little below. So not nearly as bad. I'm gonna attempt to do a 16-mile day to get to the end of the segment, but that might be a little unreasonable, but we'll see how she goes. We'll talk to you, check in later. Peace. Spotted a deer. I'm trying to come up on it quietly so I can hopefully get a shot of it. It definitely heard me already. It's a little doe. She's looking right at me. Let's see if we can get a shot before we spook her. Oh, too late. She's trotting away. Good afternoon. Doing some road walking at the moment. And we'll be doing some road walking for the next few miles. Accidentally went uphill a little ways. I'm supposed to be going down the road. So that's a bummer. Current plan is to hopefully get to the Mount Princeton Hot Springs and hopefully get a room so I can sleep in a real bed tonight and get a hot shower. And if they're fully booked, then I'm gonna have to do another 2 miles or so to get to the trailhead of the next segment for camping. Should make this about a 14-mile day. So, fingers crossed we'll be able to get a room. And we'll talk to you later. Good morning, folks. Day 5. Been hiking for, I don't know, about an hour and a half now. Had a nice 1,000-foot climb this morning. And we're now descending the ridge. Supposed to be getting some rain today. So I am trying to cover some miles while my body feels good. And there's no rain yet, but looking off to the west, it is looking a little cloudy. It's the cloudiest day I've seen so far, so it would not surprise me one bit to have some rain today. So probably won't get my 10 in today since I did a 14-mile day yesterday and kind of just probably need to take it a little easy today, but I'm starting to get into some nasty downhill, so I'll check in with you later. Good afternoon. It's a little after 12. I've already done 7 miles. I'm gonna skip lunch today and push through to the 10-mile marker where there's a creek and an established campsite, and I'm planning to set up my tent there because it's getting gray out here and it's gonna be raining today. So my hope is get camp put up maybe around 2 before the rain gets here, have some lunch and take a nap because my body is beat and I need sleep and rest. So that's where we're at right now. We'll check in with you folks later. Good afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock. I am in my tent, as you can tell, and the rain has started to come down a little bit. It's not too bad yet. Got to the spot I wanted, which is 10.1 miles into the segment. It's not the best spot. Debated whether I should just keep pushing on or not, but my body is pretty wrecked today, so here I am. Hopefully no trees blow down on me in the night, because there's a lot of aspen that have been blown over and makes me a little nervous to camp here, but oh well. Wasn't sure. I mean, my body just, I don't think it would have held up for another 2 or 4 miles. I'm just looking at my foot and it looks, my left foot is gnarly. So I'm gonna get my bed set up and try and take a nap here and just relax and chill for the rest of the evening. We'll holler at you later. Good morning. Day 6. It rained for several hours yesterday. Thankfully I had a camp set up already. I was able to stay dry. Just rest my poor bones. I've been hiking for about 30 minutes this morning. Some clouds overhead, but they don't look too concerning at the moment. I'm doing a bunch of climbing today. My goal is to finish the segment and start on segment 15. So that'd make at least a 10-mile day. Hoping to get 12 or 13. because that would put me at Monarch Pass tomorrow to resupply. I'm almost at the halfway point. It's just hard to believe. Still debating if I should try the west or just tap out. But all I can do is go one day at a time. I think it really depends on the weather. If the weather's gonna be shit next week, then I don't have any business being above 12,000 feet. So anyway, I'm gonna try and get some miles done today. Check in with you later. Good afternoon. It's almost 12 o'clock. I stopped at the North Fork of the South Arkansas River to get some lunch. I'm sure you can hear it in the background. And as you can see, I'm filtering some water. I've got another, I think, 1,000-foot climb right after lunch, so looking forward to that actually, because my knee, my right knee is not doing so well coming down the Shavano descent, or Chavano, I don't know how you say it, whatever. So yeah, we're gonna get some dalbat. I have no idea if you even saw it or not, but we're gonna do that, get some water, and got 5.4 miles to finish the segment. So I should be good to do that. I might be camping around, I think it's called Foose's Lake tonight. But we'll see. I'm feeling a couple of sprinkles on me right now, so that's not good. Hope it doesn't rain again, but I did bump into a trail angel today, and she kindly picked up my trash and gave me a cup of peanut butter. So that was probably going to be today's highlight. Super grateful for her, and just thank you for being awesome. I didn't catch her name. I think it might be Connie. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll check in with you folks later. What up? It's about 3 in the afternoon, and we have just completed segment 14. We are road walking again for the start of segment 15. However, now 8.6 miles away from the halfway point. Tell you what though, my knees are kind of shot, but whatever. Good morning. day 7, and it's gonna be my final day out here. I made the decision while I was eating dinner last night that I don't think my knees are gonna be able to handle the west with all the giant climbs and descents. So I sent a message out to Bill, and he's gonna come pick me up at Monarch Pass this afternoon. So I've got to push about 7 more miles, I think, and a big climb to get to Monarch by 2 or 3 o'clock. Pick up my resupply box that's hopefully there. If not, then that makes this even more of a right decision. But, you know, I mean, in reality, I made it farther than I thought I would, especially on day 3 when I almost quit. And, you know, I walked from Twin Lakes to Monarch. I think I've done like 80 to 90 miles on this trip, so learned a lot, learned what to do better next time. I'll definitely be shedding 20 pounds off this pack weight, because I think that's the biggest killer of my knees. Those are the other deciding factors. Like, I'm basically almost out of food, and it's not getting any easier. I'm about to add another 11 pounds of weight with my resupply, so just decided, you know what? Let's call it while it's still good before I have to get surgery, and still have a whole another week of vacation left, so I might go do some car camping, or definitely gonna be doing a lot of fishing. So anyway, that's the story for today. Don't really plan to stop for lunch or mini rest breaks. I'm just gonna be pushing through to Monarch. Thanks for following along on my adventure. I gotta get up there. I'm not that far away, but every step is pain. But we're almost done with the east side, and I'm looking forward, honestly, to being done. I'm pretty beat and spent right now. Well, we finished the climb. It was a brutal one at the end there, but we did it. We're treated with some gorgeous views. Now I've got a 5-mile walk to Monarch Pass, and we'll probably be waiting for a pickup for a couple hours, but that'll give me time to rest and get some food and stuff in me. Try some of this homemade ice cream I've been hearing so much about. I need it. I tell you, if you're going up that climb, I think I made the right call, because the west is going to be just like that. And I don't think I can do it with where my body is right now, especially once I put another 10 pounds of food in. So we'll catch you later. Well, the things we do for a camera shot, right?